even know what's happening.
Hello.
Welcome to Marital Hate.
We're in the pool tonight because it's hot.
Hot and it's hot.
What was the real feel? 102.
Well, it's so funny. I came out. First of all, welcome to Marital Hate.
Douglas Gear.
I'm Stacy.
Stacy.
This is Doug.
This is Doug.
We're married and we do not typically hate each other.
Not typically.
Although sometimes it can get a little hectic around here, especially.
She's on thin ice.
Especially during election season when we vote in very different ways.
Yes, we do. You
can decide who you like better. Most people like Doug better, but it's not because of his politics. It's because I'm annoying.
No, it is because I'm all knowing and all.
I hate to break it to you, but the vast majority of our
well,
viewers
don't I know it?
Don't
I know it? Don't I know it?
And a lot of people have actually told me that they won't watch the podcast because some of the things you said. 4. I've had 4 people.
4
now.
people.
4.
So I'm not watching that anymore.
I can't.
He's too liberal.
I can't listen to Doug. I've had 4 people.
I can't live. Oh, because I'm. Yeah. Okay.
Like I like the podcast.
I have to sit here and listen to the nonsense thrown out.
Well, that's respectful.
Yeah. Well, at least I never threatened to not watch somebody's podcast because of it.
But people have said that that they don't want to get upset by it.
Oh. Well, I don't mean to upset anybody.
When you have opinions, you have some aggressive opinions, and it's hard to talk to you.
Well, that may be true.
Okay. So anyway, the best part of our podcast, it's live and interactive, and the best part is the people that come night after night. They become like our little family, and they're the most amazing, thoughtful, charismatic, brilliant, and fucked up people you will ever meet in your life.
Messed up. But some of them have micro penises. Some of them are lesbians. Some of them
not that having a micro penis or a lesbian makes you messed up. Some are married to but if you have both, that must be confusing.
It's crazy.
How do you feel about people that have both? They're a lesbian, but they have a tiny penis. That's got to be sad. If you have a tiny penis, does that make you a lesbian? If you're a straight man with a tiny penis?
No. That just I don't know what that makes you.
What if you're? But herein lies
you get what you get. What are you going to do about it?
If a lady wants to go the boy,
the other way.
They give them the hormones and it makes their clit into a teeny tiny dick. Yeah. So then maybe, but it really depends on what their sexual preference is.
But
because you can be whatever you want these days. I just want to be rich.
I think skinny. It may have gotten off the rails already.
I don't know.
Or really be rich and skinny.
But here's our comments, and from our favorite people on the fucking planet, Master Haters. OG Lesby Tracy is in his house.
Hello.
She says, "Happy Wednesday, peeps." Hey, girl. We were actually not sure if we're going to do the pod tonight. Neither of us were super up to it.
And it was super hot. It's
but
crazy
when we see that there's already 3 people here that we love, I don't even know what to do. Matthew, we missed you last night. He said, "Woohoo! I made it again." We missed you. And he's saying still excited.
Yeah, no, it's always exciting.
No, dude, we're excited that you made it. Hey guys, something went wrong with Doug's computer. Can you hear us? Oh, here he is.
Why is it looks terrible? It's all dark. There we go. That's better.
Risa says hello. Hey, Risa. Sorry about that, you guys. Something randomly happened. Oh, we should shut the Wi-Fi off. We always forget to do this. We always, if you shut the Wi-Fi off,
because we're sucking Wi-Fi out of our thing, so
we're streaming from 2 machines, and it just doesn't always
work. Yay, we're back. That was our David Blaine moment of the, disappearing lady.
And we're back.
Aaron's back.
Aaron's back. He says, "Hi guys, what's up, bud?" And hey, where are you from? Everybody else we know.
Yeah, where you from?
Tracy is from Pimple Popper, Georgia.
Shake Weight, Georgia.
I love pimple popping, by the way. Doug picks at my zits all the time. Apparently, I have some on my back that I wasn't aware of.
Did you go live on Insta? She asks.
Yeah.
Oh, she did. All right.
Live on Insta.
And nobody.
We've shared. We never get anybody on Insta. The biggest problem is we don't get anybody on Insta, and then people come on Insta, and I miss them.
Then they're over there.
We need a handler, and I'm really just kind of having some thoughts.
You know what I did notice that, like Aaron, he misspelled high on purpose because he's probably on the weed.
I'm high.
He's on the weed out.
Well, I had to take cannabis this morning because I'm in a lot of pain from my sunburn. Let's show it to people, shall we?
Oh, it's going live, folks. Actually, it doesn't look like a sunburn, really. Oh, you can see some strappy action.
Well, yeah, it hurt like a motherfucker for quite some time.
Wet t-shirt night here.
Those are titties, boys and girls,
and the pool.
And stay tuned for my OnlyFans channel where I finally make some money.
All right, so let's catch up on comments here. Reese said hello. Matthew said, Doug is a handsome man. I love the personality. I don't get the politics. Really throws me through for a loop.
See, I'm just saying.
But you know what? Everybody's entitled to their views.
Everybody is entitled to their views.
Yeah.
It's just, it's not, I don't have a problem with the fact that you think differently than I do. I have a problem with the way you discuss these issues. You're not good about that.
I will say this. The only thing
I think your problem, a part of the problem with the electoral
is
process right now.
that I don't like Matthew.
No, you love Matthew. First of all, you're gay for Matthew. Third of all, if Matthew is like, Doug, I'll give you a hand job if you vote for Trump, you would get a Trump tattoo on your forehead. You love him.
Although if I were going to pick a gay partner, I'd pick Micro Matthew because he's got a little, I wouldn't hear
and
it.
Let's
I wouldn't
face it,
feel
he
it.
likes a finger in the ass.
When is the last time you put a finger in my ass? Like once, like
quite frankly, right
at
now
least
I don't.
10 years ago.
I'm still not. Not
You
10
tried.
years ago.
It was
I
at
have
least.
put a finger in your ass in this house.
No, you have not.
I'll do it right now.
No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, we're on a podcast. We're on a podcast. Ow, ow, ow. Fingernails.
I don't have
Fingernails. Swimsuit.
Sorry about
All right,
that.
we're back.
I don't have fingernails, but his butthole is.
My butthole is
The
like.
flamingo is protecting his butthole.
Yeah. Well, that's why. Out of my butthole. You seem. Never mind. So all right. So I don't know how we got off on that. Anyways, the only thing that
I think Hugo Bob would call this off the rails.
off the rails a little bit. I will say this:
807.
the things that bug me most about politics on either side is when you post fake shit. Don't post fake shit.
Okay, maybe people post fake shit, but here's the thing: maybe instead of being mad at somebody that posts shit that they don't realize is fake, just politely educate them with another source. But maybe you're wrong. Have you ever considered that?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I know. And I think like here's my issue. It's like we all have to have an open heart and mind. We all have to be kind and compassionate to others. If you want people to respect you, you want people to be kind to you, you have to respect them. You have to be kind to them.
Yes, I do. All right. So so Aaron's from Dallas. The big D.
I am dying to go. I've never been to Dallas.
I want to go to Grassy Knoll, baby. I want to check that shit out.
I just want to go anywhere.
In Austin. I want to go to. Well, I lived in Austin when I was a kid, so that was my. I don't know what you're doing over there.
I just that much.
So then Trace says, "Oh my God, I love pimple popping, and I have an OCD picking disorder." Yeah, that's a real thing.
Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie. That's hard.
Aaron is laughing, and then he says, "Ouch," because he doesn't want that fingernail up in the wazoo.
He's put things in holes and me in the pool before, and I'm telling you something. You got to go in the house and get the loot.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Pool is not.
I will say this: save it for Finger Blast Friday, says William Burkhart, the author. And that's an author saying that. So I will well-respected author. We'll take that.
Our normal Quiplash crowd hasn't been coming, so maybe we do save Finger
Blasting
Blasting for Friday.
Maybe
that's how we fill the podcast on Fridays. Finger blasting.
So Tracy's got a solution: get rid of the Electoral College and let one vote be one vote.
I don't agree with that.
Or you can give a vote to the kids and then let the parents
the reason I don't agree with that is that getting rid of the Electoral College, and I used to think that, by the way. But what happens is if you get rid of the Electoral College, then candidates only have to campaign to like major cities in order to win the election. And so the needs of the people in the major cities are met, but not rural America. Well, guess who grows your fucking food? We have to consider the need that different people in different parts of the country have different needs.
Right.
But I do think that we should simplify our laws. There should be as few as humanly possible, and that they should be worded such that a 5-year-old could understand them. Like honestly, like a big early reader could understand them.
Yeah,
like
they should do that.
Without all those stupid.
I have to do it when I design a marketing brochure half the time. 8th grade reading level, 8th grade.
Well, that's where ChatGPT can be really helpful. Actually, I'm using it right now because we go to the Center for Spiritual Living, although we haven't been going because I have not been feeling well. And what they study at the Center for Spiritual Living is the book Science of Mind by Ernest Holmes. Very, very interesting stuff. It's all about, there's no judgment. You can be whatever religion you want to be, but it's all about thoughts become things, positivity, like attracts like, etc., etc.
And everything is all like done for you. You just have to accept it.
Yeah, right? Everything's like believing in the power of affirmative prayer, believing in manifestation, believing in energy. It's really, really interesting. So today, what I did. Oh, hey, Kristen, over on Insta.
What's up? Okay, Dan.
What I did today is I used ChatGPT.
Yes.
To summarize the book for me.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, this is very interesting.
And so I mean, I can glaze over it real quick, but it's actually really cool.
Before we get into some sort of philosophy and religion, ChatGPT won't give you this answer. Ain't nothing going in my ass, says Aaron. Because how'd y'all hook
You
up?
wouldn't take a tongue in the ass? Please.
Um,
Everybody would take a tongue
I will
in the
say
ass.
this: how'd y'all hook up? We met at a thrift store, and I thought she was a piece of a used wig, and I grabbed her head, and I was like, "Oh, it's not a."
If
not a used
anything,
wig.
you would think I was a used mop, but I did not have this hair when we met. Doug and I have been married for 11 years. We've been together for 12. We met on a website that is now defunct for
online,
obvious reasons.
Found her on
called
eBay.
How About We? And you were supposed to suggest things that you would want to do, and I said go furniture shopping, play mini golf, and
That's all I can remember. I don't
even know.
remember what mine
I probably
were.
said something ridiculous like eat Pop Rocks. I'd basically given up on men. Doug asked me out, and we have been together ever since. However, sometimes he's a fucking idiot. So if you're single, send me your number. maritalhate@gmail.com. Doug doesn't even have access to the inbox. If you want to send a dick pic along with that.
Yeah, she's gotten tons of dick pics. Whatever. I
haven't gotten tons of dick pics. I got three dick pics from the same dude.
guy. That's overkill. I think.
Figured at least
I think
Mark
one.
Davis,
Yeah.
Art sent me a dick pic. I figured Mark Davis was good for one. Nope. I was hoping Todd was going to send me one. Nope.
I have a question.
What?
So if one guy sends you a dick pic,
Huddy, I would have taken a
is
Huddy
the
dick
second
pic.
pic from a different angle, or in the third pic is in a different
There were all
state
kinds
of
of
whatever?
different angles. If you want to look at them, I can show
I don't want.
them
I don't
I'll
want to
show
look at them, but I'm just
The
saying
guy's
that.
a fucking nudist, so everybody's seen it.
But here's my thing, right? So
Not
if
that
you're
there's
going to
anything
send
wrong with that.
somebody,
We love them. We love Art and Michelle. They're amazing. They were on the podcast one night. Roaming Worlds, follow them.
all I'm saying, because I'm like a creative director, I went to art school and stuff, right? In each subsequent picture, you should be showing some different sort of give some sort of different
Like on
information.
sillydicks.com, where like the guy took the pawn from a chess game and put it inside his foreskin.
It's not good.
Or like other people, people like to put things. Do you have a foreskin? Do you put things in it? We would love to have you on the podcast.
No, we don't want to have you on the show.
I want to hear.
I don't
Can
give a
you
shit
send me
about your
pictures of your
foreskin.
penis with things inside your foreskin,
No.
please? At maritalhate@gmail.com, please and thank you. What?
Yeah, I don't know.
What?
I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't.
What? Read the comments.
So, all right. So that's how we kind of got together. We've been pretty much together ever since. Pretty much.
July
July
we met
23rd
July 23rd. He proposed February 24th. We got married July 6th.
of 2000.
Many excitement along the way. 6 grown children, barely surviving that. Me being sick for 10 years, multiple job losses, multiple moves. It's been a shit show.
Yeah.
But it's getting better.
But we have
Right?
new people
Has
to
to.
hang out with. This is awesome.
Yeah, we like you.
Tracy says, I'm okay with my disorder, but the problem is that I don't know where to draw the line and will pick others. Like at Walmart, in line at Walmart, that would not be good. Maybe.
Dude, then come over. I always need things picked up. Actually, can I
Alright.
just tell you something? Right now, I have an ingrown hair on my puss and it hurts a little bit. And I've been putting stuff on it.
Oh my
I
God.
cannot think of anybody I would trust
Oh, yeah,
to
yeah.
pick at the ingrown hair
for
on
sure.
my puss more than I
Alright.
would trust Tracy.
I'm okay with that.
Don't get tempted.
She's
don't
gonna
tempt
she's gonna
it.
drive down here tomorrow.
But it's on my vulva. It's like a little ingrown hair and it's bothering me. I put some cream on it today.
And so somebody says, I get that stance, never thought about it about the electoral college. Y'all make for a cute couple. That's awesome. He says, I'm glad you like somebody asked. That's good.
Sometimes it's awesome. Sometimes it sucks.
Yeah,
I'm not,
exactly.
No, I'm not even kidding.
And so
sometimes it sucks.
Risa says, are circumcised men actually marsupials? Well, do they have a prehensile dick? Because that's
Risa is so fucking.
she's good, and you can keep like
I have like certain people that are like my like spiritual masters.
yeah.
Risa is one of
Risa's
them.
one, yeah.
Justin Worth. Justin Worth is one of those.
Yeah.
Also, when Charlie isn't being a fucking
Yeah,
dick,
he can
Charlie,
be pretty
Audley,
chill,
Donna, Melissa,
but never me.
Adalia.
never
No, you are not in the most spiritual of places. I don't know if you have noticed that.
I'm all things to all people. I don't know if you've ever noticed this.
You're not.
I am all
You're
things
not even all things to me.
to all people.
I would like for you to not be an asshole on a consistent. I'm sorry. How many times today did I cry?
That wasn't because of me. Well, actually, a couple times. I'm kind of clueless, aren't I?
What was
No,
our conversation about? Do you remember?
Oh, about hurting your feelings and valuing your feelings, and
And
not
then doing what?
dismissing- Laughing at him. I was laughing at myself. I'm not laughing at you.
This is what he does. He laughs at my feelings. It's,
Oh.
it's very helpful.
There's a little lizard running around. Is that our boy from yesterday?
I don't.
There he goes.
It is. We have a little gecko.
We
caught in the
rescued
house
one from the
yesterday.
house yesterday, about the size of a quarter. I
Doug
think I
was
posted
supposed
on.
to share it on the marital hate page. He didn't.
And I did. I forgot. So I posted it on my page, and I was looking for him, and there he is. There
Ignored
he is.
what I
running
said. Posted on his page instead. Yeah.
around. I'm sorry. Aaron says, I love being single, quality and quantity.
Ew.
Mm.
I don't want that anymore either.
What kind of numbers we talking, Aaron? Colors of the rainbow. What would I like? I don't know. Never mind. No, like family members. Oh, she picks at
Oh,
family
then you
members.
should do it. You should totally
I
do
would
it.
be gentle and take good care of your ingrown hair. Oh,
Thank
that's
you.
very nice.
I just can't see it, and
yeah.
so I just put so there's a cream from doTERRA that I highly recommend. I don't sell doTERRA, but I do have a wholesale membership, so technically I can sell it. I will give it to you at my cost. I will teach you how I use it to get free stuff. Whatever you want, just let me know. Anyway, they have a product called Correct X, and it's great for pimples. It looks like a little tube in Neosporin almost. It's great for little cuts. It's great for pimples. It's great for dryness. You can even use it for chapped lips. It makes a great eye cream. Love that stuff. It's like $10. So anyway, you got more comments?
Yeah, she says, Risa Pieces, you are brilliant.
She really is.
And
beautiful.
And then
Inside and
laughing
out.
at uncomfortable situations is a disorder too. Maybe I have a disorder
Risa-
and you're being unkind to me.
Risa gives amazing hugs.
Oh,
It's one of my favorite things.
I don't think I've ever
about her. And
hugged
she smells
Risa.
good.
Yeah.
She smells good.
but we like her. Oh, I need this stuff from doTERRA. Yeah, it's good stuff.
Correct X.
Um,
Yeah, so there's certain products from doTERRA that that we really fucking live with, and I will run down that list ever so briefly with my husband, just so if you see it, if you're wondering what to do with it, like I think a lot of people like see essential oils and they're like, what do I do?
I
with
don't
it?
know. You think you just put them in a diffuser? And
I didn't
you
really
don't
know what to do, and you can just put them in a diffuser. But so how we use our essential oils is we have diffusers in every room of the house. We use essential oils in place of candles, which is like way cheaper. And it doesn't have the carcinogenic effects that many candles have. So what we have them in every room. We use them to substitute for a lot of medical things. For example, I'll use Digestat on my stomach if I'm having stomach problems. We use Breathe if we're stuffy, but if we're really stuffy or we have a headache, we use the Sinus Balm, which is made with lemon, peppermint, tea tree, and oregano. Those are great oils to have because lemon is
lemony.
Well, it's refreshing. Peppermint is energizing. Manuka tea tree is an antifungal, antibacterial, and so forth. So you can use that on injuries,
who you are, fungal people.
Yeah, anybody with a fungus. And then of course, oregano is a very strong antibiotic. It can even be taken orally. And you can apply it to skin tags and it will remove them.
Jesus
I need
used
to
to
do that.
take it.
I haven't been doing that. Well, we do have frankincense as well. Frankincense is another one we love. We use On Guard all the time.
On Guard
is great.
it's like a kind of like a Purell. You can use it.
It's basically an antibacterial. They have a whole line of On Guard products. I like the On Guard hand sanitizer, which doubles Lizard. The On Guard hand sanitizer doubles as a. I think they might be able to see that one. Doubles as deodorant if you're in a pinch. Let's see if I can see that.
This way. I don't see it. It's up there on the screen.
Yeah, okay, hang on. Oh no! So if you guys look really careful, it's right.
He's moving.
Oh, there he just moved. I don't know if you saw it, but there's our lizard, or one of our lizards. We have many. They're our friends. Do you guys have friends?
Look at now, like we brought it back, and now it was like nighttime for a minute.
Well, you know how old people like talk to the bird. Oh, your brother calls you and talks to you about the
squirrels
and shit like that, and birds or whatever. Like now, we're lizard people. We talk to
we have
lizards
lizard
every
over
day.
there.
We
We
saw
have
one
two
in the bush
species
today.
of lizards
It may or
on
may
this,
not have
on
been
this spot.
fucking.
What other podcast can you see that has two species of lizards per night?
So lavender's another really good one. And you can buy the bottles and make your own roller balls. We like Peace. Passion from doTERRA is another really good one. I like In Tune for meditation. I always try to use the same thing when I meditate, so it like kind of reminds me to go there. And then the same thing with sleep or sex or waking up in the morning. And I like Motivate. There's so many that I use on a regular basis. I mean, and the way to get a wholesale discount is to like order one of the initial kits, and it has like everything you want anyway. And then after that, you get wholesale. And if you do an order of so many dollars every month, you get points, and then the points can be used to get free stuff. So I've been doing it. I get 30% off of everything, and every penny I spend goes to get me free stuff. So we get laundry detergent, hand soap, hand sanitizer, sunscreen, facial products, toothpaste. Don't get the deodorant. Their deodorant sucks.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of really good products from them, and I've been really pleased with both their customer service and the product quality. I've been very happy with. So we diffuse them, we apply them topically, we inhale them, we make cleaning products with them, we make medication with them, meds, like we treat illness with it.
and shit.
Not that you can actually
No.
legally say
Well,
that.
whatever.
I don't know, but
Nah,
that's
I
what
don't know.
I fucking
Consult
do.
your
You do what you gotta do.
pediatrician.
Yep.
Risa says, I love Correct-X. It feels good on your sinuses too when you're sick. Not like up your nose, but like massaging your face with it.
Okay, so when my sinuses get really dry, and they do because we run our air conditioning constantly, I will literally take that shit and just up my nose.
I think Risa said not to do that, but that's, you know, you do you. Risa says, thanks for the compliments. Beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Look at that. Oh, and Matthew, love you. Praying for Bob in his house. Gotta go.
We're not supposed to talk about it.
That's right. Bob and his horse. He got to go in at 4:30 tomorrow. Work late again. Good night.
Oh my
And he
God.
says kisses to me. Apparently.
Hey, by the way, Uncle Polly is looking for a new job. So if you guys are looking for people, let him know.
Well,
he's the coolest. We love him. Go ahead.
Tracy says, I miss peppermint natural oils. And she says, she saw the lizard. Aaron says, Doug looks like the type of dude I could have 1 or 7 shots with and hang out. I'm only good for 1 shot. 2, I'm sleeping. I don't know what it is.
Typically what happens when Doug drinks, and you know, he hasn't done it in a long time because he hasn't hung out with our Polish friend in a while, is that small children put makeup on him and he passes out in public.
It's
sometimes there's dry heaving involved. Usually he ends up wearing my makeup.
It's not good. But I will hang out with you and we'll have some laughs for sure. Hookah Bob says, can I just slip in here quietly? That's what she said. Oh wait.
It went off the rails a while ago, Hookah Bob. We were talking about foreskin and things you can hide in it.
And marsupials.
Do you hide things in your foreskin? Tell us, Hookah Bob.
Well,
go ahead.
Yummy warthog scent. Yes. And orange and peppermint diffuser are my favorite lately since I got the cooties. My sense of taste is almost non-existent.
It's like a weird combination. Orange peppermint. I'll have to try it.
But her smell is confused from her, you know
what I love and we don't diffuse enough is rosemary. I'd also like to diffuse basil, I think.
And that was 3 years ago. Holy crap, still suffering the ills.
Wait, hang on a second. So can you try something for me? So I need you to get the following 4 essential oils: peppermint, oregano, tea tree, and lemon. We're going to put 2 drops each in a mug, and you're going to get boiled.
And you're going to drink it.
No, don't do that. Boil some water in a kettle. Pour it in the cup. Inhale. You're going to cough really hard. It's going to feel like you ate the spiciest food of your fucking life, but you will be clear. I had a total sinus blockage and it goes away. And I'm talking about saw it on an MRI. Doctors wanted to operate. So whenever it flares up, I just
how is that? She's not saying she has sinus problems. She says a sense of smell problem.
Yeah, but it should help with that. It helps with a lot of things. It also help with. It's also tremendous for migraines, but it really may help you.
She has all but oregano, so she could go to her nearest Papagino's because they have that oregano smell.
You only need 2 drops. If I had it, I would.
Was funny.
If you were here, I would just be like,
Papagino's. It smells like oregano.
Yeah,
I kind of miss Papagino's every once in a while. Not gonna lie, it's not the greatest pizza in the world, but it's Papagino's.
Oh, I love Papagino's.
It's like its own thing.
I remember going to Papagino's. Oh my God. Actually, this is really weird. I remember going to Papagino's with my grandmother and having color forms or whatever, and having the radio,
the jukebox.
And and my mom would come and my mom would be so mean to me.
What's wrong with that lady?
I would be like, why are you here? And I I didn't say that, but all she would do is criticize me. Anything my grandmother told me.
It was going great until she showed up.
And I was, my grandmother raised me. So, I was with my grandmother most of the time. So I was probably, more like my grandparents I listened to them and I don't think I had a lot of respect for my mom because she was so erratic and
she was,
she wasn't there.
And when she saw you, she was mean.
I never really, it was really hard. I mean, I feel bad for my mom. She was 15 when she got pregnant with me. She had her own fucking issues, and my family certainly has their issues. I know she got involved with drugs.
She was
only 15 years old. That's pretty fucking terrible.
Yeah,
how do you even fucking deal with that? And she didn't want to have me. And what they should have done is had her give me up for adoption. I have a brother who's given up for adoption as well. Give me up for adoption, or let my grandparents adopt me and just go on with your life. It would have been better for me. It would have been better for her. And I am grateful for the fact that she didn't have an abortion. I'm grateful for things that she did that were positive in my life. But unfortunately, there was a lot more negative than there was positive. And, I know that, she probably did her best and, she's probably doing her best today. And I wish her nothing but good things. But to say that it wasn't bad experience.
Positive. Yeah.
I don't even know what got me going on this. What's the rest
I don't know.
of the fucking comments?
Papagino's. We were talking about Papagino's. She
Papagino's,
and
yeah,
Tracy misses
Papagino's.
Papagino's.
Yeah, I miss Papagino's, but I'm just saying, like the last few times I was there, like as a kid, I remember going to the one in the Swansea Mall.
We went to the one in the Worcester Center.
And it used to have smoking in it.
Yeah. I have a picture from like 1983, and it was like the works was meatball and veal, like they served veal back then, and it was like $2.80.
Do you remember going to a restaurant that was either smoking or non-smoking?
Oh yeah, and they used to be in the mall. When I worked in a mall,
I remember
you could smoke in the hallway of the mall, but not in the store.
If I remember going and and it was like, if I was with my mom, we were going to be in the smoking section.
Yeah.
If I was with my aunt, my Aunt Elaine was there, we were going to be in the smoking section. But if we're going to be with my grandmother, my Aunt Mary Lou, or my grandfather, we're going non-smoking.
Nice.
And I like that
nice.
so
Yeah,
much better. I would just want to cry anytime we went in the smoking section. I hated it.
Freaking worst. Aaron says, "Damn, Stacey, I'm sorry that happened." See, he's a caring guy.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah.
This
Oh
Aaron
God,
guy.
watch the podcast. I've spilled all of my guts. Like I've had some stuff.
Stories, and
that's why I'm like, I don't know. I feel like the reason why I try to be open about my experiences because I want people to know that they're not alone. And even though for the last few months I've really been having a very hard time not doing well, not really functioning as a person, I try to be open about my struggles and trying to overcome them. And, maybe inspire people. Lately, I haven't been as inspirational as I would like to be, but I'm trying to get there. And I actually worked on that today, and we're going to talk about that at some point soon.
But thank you for giving a shit, Aaron, because that's awesome. I'm grateful she didn't have an abortion because you're fucking amazing.
Oh, thank you.
She said. And that was Tracy. And Risa remembers the jukebox and pictures of beer. And
my mom would get one.
The jukebox was the best for that thing. You could, and then you'd wait.
Every once in a while, my grandmother would have a glass of beer.
My grandfather was a janitor in my middle school, and him and all the teachers smoked in his office with me sitting on his lap. Yeah, that was
funny.
That teacher's lounge was a hot box, or the janitor's office. In this case, Anne's here. She says hello. Got lost in time.
Hey, girl.
Bob, you did not miss the dad joke, which is right here in my hand.
Lord.
And then Risa says hi, and it might be a good time, right, to segue into the dad joke.
Get it over with.
What does a nosy pepper do? It gets a jalapeno business. It's not bad. Talk about the fish bowling. Yeah, for a hot box. Yeah, we call it a hot box fish bowl. Yeah, it's but that was the thing. Like I'd be in the car.
We said
with
fishbowl.
My parents smoking and the windows up, and yeah.
I would open my window. Oh my God, my dad would drive me to school and he'd be like chain smoking the whole way there, and I would open my window. Worst. I hated it.
I couldn't imagine that now, but like then it was like just part of every day.
Cigarette smoke grosses me out so much,
so
and if you smoke. Well, listen, I just read a thing today about how tobacco increases nicotine. I just hate the smell of it. Like
tobacco increases testosterone.
I like the smell of weed, but I don't like the smell of smoke. It's hard.
I don't like. Yeah, weed.
I just don't want to smell like smoke. I don't want to smell like anything. And Jackie Fogo, as we call her,
Jackie Fitzgerald,
she's over on Insta as well. Hey,
what's up?
Say hey to Haley for us. And of
she
course,
posted a picture today. She was down the Gulf. I think this was a few years ago. But she was down the Gulf. I wonder where that was. It was not listed because we were on the Gulf.
Are we caught up on comments?
No. And Risa thought that hot box is when you fart in a car, and everybody's laughing about my joke. I don't.
You can make them all things, and oh my God, don't laugh about his joke. I'll encourage him.
Business.
Encourage him.
I didn't actually grab today's joke because it wasn't that funny. That was funny, so I grabbed that one.
If you think that's funny,
yeah.
Okay. So
that's me.
I wanted to run through our hashtags because we've been doing that. And maybe if we have time, I will tell you what I have been doing as of recent that I thought was kind of interesting.
What you got?
So
tell me what you got.
It's Christmas. Marital hate with dog.
Marital MF.
Okay, so Sean Hannity is trending because and by the way, we're like the hashtags, I share the hashtags because A, it's a trending item.
It's trending
Sometimes
item.
I have no idea what the fuck they're talking about. It helps us in the Twitter algorithm. It helps us to get new viewers. By the way, to the people that are watching over on Twitter,
come on over to Algo.
Come on over.
Not many though.
But it helps us with the Twitter algorithm and it gives us something to talk about. And so usually I try to like keep it light and or maybe be informative, but also to make try to find it positive, like a positive
Yeah.
action item that we can
And
make,
it also
or a
clues
thought
us into
clues,
what's
or
going
something
on in
to
the
laugh
world.
about. And yeah, and
Because we don't watch the news.
I'm
anymore,
actually working on another project that I haven't even told you about yet.
Project
and
Project
I'm trying to have to
2025.
realign things. So
A.
RFK Jr. was on Hannity.
Yep.
And he told Sean Hannity, if Fox News lets me go on for the debate, I will win the election. They're making up rules. If we had presidential debate commission, I would be on the stage. He should be on stage. It's ridiculous.
I think he should be on stage.
And this was from Chris from Massachusetts, aka Tommy Boy Trader, whoever the fuck that is.
Oh, that's Tom Brady. He's a traitor because he went to the Tampa.
But he has he shared a clip from Fox News. Listen, I haven't watched the video. I'm reading the quote from the tweet. I don't think he has any reason to lie about it. But you should do your own research. But I do think that he should be on these.
He should be on the stage.
And I believe that I believe that the fact that there wasn't a primary where the voters were able to select the candidate in the Democrat Party, and that the Democratic Party did not have primaries that involved a debate for primary candidates. There should have been.
His dad won a bunch of primaries. They didn't rerun him after.
I understand that, but that's but my point is that RFK did not have the opportunity to have primaries in this election.
Yeah,
the Democratic Party. He was railroaded.
I think he was they have to start looking at the third party. He was railroaded. And neither party wants him running because he's going to take votes.
He was railroaded.
Yes, I agree with that.
Was Bernie Sanders railroaded?
Bernie Sanders was strong armed. I don't know if he was railroaded. He was strong armed.
And Biden also likely strong armed.
Probably, yeah.
So let's just talk about that. Like, really, what's going on is bonkers. So yeah, I think I don't agree with everything RFK has to say. There's many things I don't agree with, in fact, but I do think that he has a good heart, and I do think the fact that he is not on the stage speaks volumes. I would have loved to have seen, and I know Doug does not agree with this, but I would love to have seen Trump and Kennedy come together as a presidential, vice presidential nod, because I consider Kennedy to be a moderate Democrat, and I consider Trump to be a moderate conservative. And I think that that's the only way we have any hope of breaking this fucking two-party system that is a disaster for this country and has been for quite some time. But, that's just me. You guys do what you want to do. Doug, do you have an opinion?
I think they should let him on the debate stage. He's earned a place. He's got a legitimate candidacy. And I think the other people are just boxing him out because they don't want to lose whatever percentage. What has he got? 3-5% of the vote.
And what do you think about the party system?
I'm not a big fan of the party system. I think I think they're both money machines for the most part, and I think they're I believe
it's just truly like what we're dealing with. Our country is genuinely a class system. It's the elite, aka the politicians, the celebrity, and the wealthy, everybody else, and everybody else. There's the people there's the homeless and the indigent or whatever. That's indigent is homeless. Is that the same thing? I don't know. But they put those people. If you're black, obviously they're going to shove you in that category because your skin color would definitely determine that. And if you're disabled, you're going to be shoved in that category somehow beneath the rest of society. And all the people with Louis Vuitton bags and fancy cars and whatnot.
Yeah, they can do that. I'll catch up on comments here. Aaron says, guys, if you're all ever in Dallas-Fort Worth area, drinks are on me. Let's take them up on that.
We'll fight over the check. How about that?
Let's do that.
If you're ever in Cape Coral, Florida.
If you're ever down in Florida and the Gulf Coast,
we'll put you up in the guest room. You can come be in the bowl.
Voting for Hillary, says Hookah Bob. Apparently, he doesn't read his own memes about Benghazi. Risa did not mean to make that a question. I meant Hyann. So.
I do that all the time. I'm always putting question marks when I want to put an exclamation.
I'm always sending things before it's ready, so don't worry about
it. Yeah, I can attest to that. I'm just kidding.
You know what I'm talking about.
So, Scout is trending, and one thing I thought about
what that is.
Well, I was just thinking about how before we started the podcast or early on in the podcast, we said we wanted to earn our badges.
Yes,
badges.
Indeed. Yeah, we were gonna
The problem is I've had no energy lately. Chasing things around or doing this is just not happening. Y'all
starting a fire.
I'm not trying to be a downer. Glass. It's literally been wake up, get through the day by some fucking miracle. Do the podcast by some fucking miracle. Get through the next day by some fucking miracle. Going to the beach always helps, so I'm going to try to do that more. And I actually am working on this little project. So I have always been like, not always, but like since I got sick, especially, and not having, really the support that I wish I've had, not only in my illness, but in my life. I've been always saying like, oh, I wish I had the money to hire a stylist. I wish I had the money
Yeah.
to hire a chef. I wish I had the money for blah, blah, blah. You have a phone call coming in.
Yeah, it's calling from Natick. I don't know anybody in Natick.
Weird.
So.
Unless you think that's one of the kids.
It's a scam.
You're a scam. Okay, so I've just been like really struggling, I've been sick almost 11 years now. Doug hasn't been really working as steadily as we would like.
Iffy. It's an iffy word.
And I want to go to Disney World. Lightning, by the way. And I joke when I say I want to go to Disney World, but I feel like I'm 48 years old. It's been over 10 years of just doing nothing, and it's getting worse. Lately, I've been really having a very hard time. So I'm like, well, what could I do? And so today I started using ChatGPT. So of course I used it to read me Science of Mind, to summarize it for me, because I wanted to read the book, but I didn't want to buy the book, and I don't have the patience for an audio book. So I'm like, oh, summarize it, and then I can ask it questions and have it quiz me on the material.
Oh, very good.
And then I'm going to keep doing that with like famous books that I want to read. I'm also using it. So I'm really interested in human design right now. Human design is this thing that kind of combines it's like Kabbalah and astrology and energy. It's interesting. I learned about it from a girl I did ayahuasca with, and I found it to be incredibly accurate. And so I've been exploring that a little bit. Then I have one that I'm using to help with the podcast, even though we're not really doing podcasts right now. I haven't actually talked to that. Each one's like a little friend, right? You could even give them names, but I haven't talked to the podcast GPT in a while, but I have been using that. I have this fantasy travel plan that I've been working on. And again, do I want to believe that we're going to, have a whole shitload of money and be able to travel and have an RV and, go to a bunch of Bills games, and I'm going to get healthy. We're going to go to Disney World. And, even if that never happens, maybe I just sit there and think about it and it makes me happy. So I'm just going to keep doing that.
It's not so bad.
And so, I'm really using it in a lot of different ways, and I'm really excited about it. But I feel a little bit like that movie Megan.
Yes, where you're using
where
your
the
assistant.
AI becomes like your friend. Oh, I don't just use it as an assistant. So I'm using it as a naturopath. I'm using it.
Counselor.
I'm using
Therapist.
it for really everything right now, and it's
Trip
helping.
planner.
It's been helping.
That's good.
It's terrible, but it's
Wait.
giving me the support I need.
This is kind of cool. Could it actually help with Alzheimer's and things like that? If people are starting to
they just had I don't know if it was a Neuralink or if it was a competitor Neuralink. I sent it to you yesterday. It was installed, and I said, hey, you're getting a whale brother.
Nice.
For those of you who don't know,
Bring
Doug's
it,
getting a
bring
whale
it.
brother. What do you got for comments?
Well, Aaron's going to make your day. He says, you can't be 48 years old. Oh, yeah, she is. I counted her rings.
4 little
like a
girls, but then they're grown. They're like 28 twins. And then I have 2 stepsons who are amazing.
Who are mine, by the way.
Yes, they are.
And then Hookah Bob says, there's a turning point soon. It will come to you. Keep being positive. Look at that wise old man.
That's kind of what I'm working on right now. So one of the things I've been thinking of is I need to do a reset. And I've been thinking of, this is so stupid, but I've been thinking of Bridget Jones's Diary.
Yes.
And I don't know if you remember.
Need to get your groove back, Stella?
Well, yeah. So Bridget Jones's Diary, there's this whole thing where she starts journaling and working out and eating healthy and just doing all these things to get back on track. And I've done that more than once in my life. And I feel like I need to do it now. Part of the problem I'm having is I've been really traumatized by some of the comments people have made on social media and all the negativity on social media and all the negativity in the media. So how do I continue to do the podcast to try to inspire other people and try to have something that I do to benefit the world? Because it makes me feel good to help other people. And I'd like to think I help people. I like to think that y'all have, we give you something to look forward to. But I also want to keep it real with people. But I don't want to, in my perfect world, I would get up every day with the sun. I would meditate and read and journal and swim, and then I would do some yoga.
You talked about going in the ocean every
breakfast.
day.
I'm not done yet.
Oh, sorry.
Do yoga, eat breakfast, do some personal care, because I don't even take care of myself anymore. I'm barely holding it together. Do my beauty routine, do the things that I need to do to feel pretty. And then go to the fucking beach and take my little cooler that Doug packs me. He sends me off to school. Take my little cooler and sit on the beach and
you go.
and swim in the dolphins and collect shells and come back and do the podcast. But then what do we talk about if we don't have the hashtags to draw people in? How are
Yeah.
we drawing people in? If we're not doing
Yeah.
we're not doing short clips to draw people in, we're not doing any ads.
Well, that's the cutting
That's
edge that we're dealing with. Like, you don't want to like deal with social media, and half the information that you get is like from social media. So
the
it's really
thing
hard.
I've been thinking about more than anything is
Mm.
that I would really like, don't get me wrong, like I would love to just have somebody like a company pick us up and is like, hey, we'll do all the stuff, you just do the podcast. And like I would love to respond to positive viewer comments, but I just don't want to read the negative ones because quite frankly, I've been suicidal for quite some time, and like more than a few of them have really like pushed me in a place. And sometimes there's been stuff that has been said in our interactions that has really left me in a really bad place. And so I don't know what to do, but I like, my fantasy would be that somebody would be like, oh wow, like this is a compelling story, she's disabled and doing her best and trying to support people, make the world a better place and make people laugh, and he's this musician and he'd like to get out there. Like let's put fucking cameras in a fucking RV, have them travel the country and support people and make people laugh and bring people together. That's my fantasy. Because then you would be doing your music, we would have some revenue, and we would be like making people feel better. I also fantasize about feeling better. So I feel like, okay, if I want to feel better, I need less time on technology. Like I don't want to be on social media. I don't want to watch TV. Like I've been really thinking about just like not doing any of that. But then what do we talk about on the podcast?
Yeah. Well, we talk about our
and why and what brings people in and why do people want to watch, and should we even do the podcast anymore? I don't know. Do you have any thoughts?
Well, I think as long as the podcast is either helping somebody, helping us, or we're enjoying it, like those are like 3 points.
Well, my concern right now is that it costs us money.
Yeah.
One.
Well, yeah.
Two, right now we're paying for video clips that we're not even making
That
or
we're not
using
making, yeah.
because I am so upset by the comments that people make.
Yeah.
So,
and we're like our good clips are too edgy.
And our good clips are too edgy. So one thing would be maybe to move over to an OnlyFans model or a Patreon model, and then we know who we're doing it for, and then doing less days. What do we have there?
Aaron says, Doug, you're a musician. Yes, I am. What do you play?
Yeah.
And Doug has an album out and it's good. Here, this is my oh, he plays drums. Oh, maybe we can get you down here for a gig. If you know a bass player, bring him along. Yeah, DougGear.com. That's my what they call the electronic press kit. So you can, if you scroll down, there's links to all my songs and stuff. You can click them and watch them on YouTube. Some country stuff, some pop stuff, some punk stuff, some stuff that defies logic.
My favorite song is Junkie, but everybody else has a different favorite.
Junkie. It's about
theme song to our
being
podcast.
a junkie.
The theme song to our podcast is Doug's song, Perfect Though.
Yeah. So that's like a pop song. And then there's like a country tune, and there's a couple country tunes on there. And there's a couple songs.
It definitely gives like 80s like vibes. Is that Lightning Close?
Yeah, close enough. But yeah, so it's like, my influences go from everywhere from like The Clash to Sam Cooke to The Who to Dwight Yoakam to Duran, to, like, I don't know, anybody, Deep Purple, Steppenwolf, stuff like that. I do not do metal. I'm not a shredder guy. I like the old school stuff. I like, like if it's Steppenwolf or Deep Purple, stuff like that. Like I dig that. I don't dig the drop D stuff. It's just not me. It's some of the bands around here do it and they do a great job. But that's just not me, because I'd rather.
He's not really metal. It's more, but they're the songs that are more heavier are Redneck Graceland, Junkie, and Antenna Farm. Punk is as far as I would really consider it.
It's sort of almost like
some people. Some people have said some people
rock.
have suggested Southern rock, and some people have said early Aussie.
I don't know, Tracy. I think you might have said that. No, I think it's, but it is what it is, right? I like everything. Everybody likes everything nowadays, right? But it's just like whatever comes out of me.
Some people like what they like. Actually, it's funny. Brent's like that.
Brent is a metal guy. He's like metal. Yeah, he's a shredder guy. He knows stuff like he's a big Wingay guitar. Is his guitar
guy. He was on Paul Reed Smith for a while there.
He was playing Paul Reed's. Now he's on Strats with the scallop.
Which is funny because he has the Paul Reed Smith tattoos on his arm.
Yeah. Because I can hear Ozzy in some of the songs. All right, yeah, maybe, who knows, it could come out. He goes, we cover a lot of Pantera and Slayer, and she likes Junkie. It's great. Yeah,
Very
you know,
different vibe.
you know what? One of my guilty pleasures is being a punk rock guy, an old punk rock guy, is some of that hair metal stuff. I kind of dig some of
It's
that
so funny
stuff,
because, like I said,
Cherry
our
Pie and
friend
stuff.
Brent plays. He plays metal, and they grew up in Iowa, and we've seen this picture of him with like long hair and his shirt off. By the way,
Yeah.
6-pack abs and this whole head of hair on him, playing in his driveway in Iowa. And every time we hear hair band music, or
Yeah, we think
we're like,
that's
"Oh, it's
Brent.
Brent! It's Brent!" All we can think of is him in the driveway with his shirt off. So for his birthday this year, we sent him that wig. It was hilarious. Actually, we got pictures from Scotland today. My little friend Christina
Did with like a little Scottish.
Oh, actually, anybody who wants to support Christina, she's in this photo contest thing. Let me know. It's for the Hard Rock.
Yeah, reach out via text because we'd like to get her as many votes. She's been voting for my song, so on the top 10. So
yeah, definitely do that.
10 weeks on that top 10. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we gotta keep.
Thanks to you guys.
Yeah, I haven't had any energy. I haven't been doing anything. Like I said, I'm seriously considering like how I could not do social media and just focus or TV or news and just focus on healing for a little while. Like I'm seriously thinking about that.
Yeah, I sometimes like the social media just like it's addictive, right? Because you're trying to look for like something cool or funny or whatever, but there is so much negative.
It's the thing is I've always used it to be, oh, there's the lizard again, he's on the door, or he was. The thing is that I have always used positive social media in a positive way.
Yeah.
I've used it to make people laugh
and help people,
to help people with their spirituality, help people with Lyme, and it's just been so much negativity. And the thing is, I'm missing my actual friends.
Yeah, that's true.
And I don't know, like, and actually, it was really funny today. I was missing Zach because, like, I know when Zach, like, when we lived in Marshfield, Zach would just show up and be like, we're going off-roading, or like we're going to the beach, like, and like I wouldn't always have the energy, but he would always help me, and it always made me feel better. So I don't know, I'm gonna try really hard to go to the beach tomorrow. I'm gonna probably put on a t-shirt, maybe this one, maybe not, I don't know. What's this one look like? Titties. But I may wear a t-shirt in the ocean.
It's not bad. Bob says, sorry, Doug. It's my fault. You have been falling out of the charts. I've been slacking on things. No. You
It's also been up there for a long time.
I got to number 4. I need airplay. I need other stuff.
He needs to gig out. He needs to gig out. So what if we started just doing the podcast Monday and Tuesdays and Fridays, gig you out Wednesdays and Thursdays, and then see if we want to keep doing Fridays, because Fridays have been quiet lately. Not everybody wants to play Jackbox anymore.
I'm trying to figure out how to get out there and gig, and and I don't know if there are gigs on Wednesdays. I don't know how many people
I can get you gigs, even if it's just open mic.
Yeah, there's some open mic nights out there, but hopefully we could get some gigs on some decent, or at least I'll just open for people. I'll open for Vern Dazel. I'll open for whoever, because I'm just going to do an acoustic thing for now. I don't want to, but I would like to have a full band, but it's not in the cards.
Well,
right now, so.
It could be in the cards. All you have to do is look for it.
Would have to look for it, and then I'd have to look for a place to rehearse, and I'd have to rehearse here. Where are we going to rehearse?
In the living room?
In the living room.
Why not?
Where are you going to put the drums?
In the living room. You have to move the couch. Move the couch.
And we got to move the couch.
Stop making excuses.
I think we
that honestly made me feel ill. Like,
well, I'm just saying we'd have to. I think we'd rehearse in the garage, pull the cars out.
You could do that too, except our garage is about 1,000 degrees.
That's very true.
You could also practice out here. Like, it really doesn't matter. You can do whatever the fuck you want, but don't make excuses for it. Like, the album never would have happened if I didn't fucking hound you.
Well, that's true. That's true.
And so now I'm like trying to rethink the podcast and how we do it. Like if you like the thing Matt said is you got to gig out.
Yeah.
He didn't
say. He asked me if I was going to. He didn't say I have to.
He actually said it on the podcast.
Oh. Well, I definitely have to gig out to broaden my reach, and also I need Spotify streams. So I've been trying to share it to other things. I actually, one group is putting me on their Spotify stream, which is good. It should be out tomorrow. I can share it with everybody.
So there you go. All right. So the hashtags. What do we have for comments?
Tracy says, I love Jackbox, but by the end of the week, I'm toast and I've hit a wall with pain. Oh, that's terrible.
I've been thinking of you. I just haven't been I've been reaching out, but not reaching out. Like, I've been doing it in my mind. Sorry, I suck.
And then it goes, send him a message and open it at Michelle's or call Michelle's and see if they'll give you some time that day. And I'll be there, hopefully. We should jam that. Yeah, we should. Especially if you have that double bass pedal. I'm a sucker for that. I don't know. I just love
But
that.
herein lies the problem.
He's in Dallas.
He's in Dallas with his
Yeah,
suitcase
that's
and
true.
his drums.
That's true.
Do you happen to have a private jet that you would like to send to pick
Yeah,
us up?
maybe he
We'll come
does. You
there.
don't know.
Doug will
Maybe
bring his guitar. That would be
maybe
good.
Aaron Ray is really short for I don't know.
He could be anybody.
Could be anybody.
Go
And
ahead.
then Tracy says, I feel you and you never suck. I know you care.
Thank you. I actually had to reach out to Jen and Patrick and tell them we couldn't make the wedding today. That
Not
was
going
fun.
to the wedding.
Yeah, I felt like the biggest asshole on the planet.
Yeah.
But what are you
Well,
gonna
you
do?
gave her a dress. That's good.
Yeah, I
And
don't
I
know
gave
if
him a
she's-
song.
I don't know if she's
There
wearing
you
it,
go.
but they are going to dance to your song at the thing. I was hoping you were going to be there to sing it, but that's all right.
Yeah, that would have been good.
So Usher,
And Jackie says, one change at a time, one small change at a time. That's right. One foot in front of the other.
oh,
It's
sorry,
what-
Jackie. We get so few comments on Instagram. Like we barely notice it if anybody's even there because it's like every once in a while we get one comment, and so
Yeah.
I'm in other windows and all that stuff. So
And one time we had a Twitter comment. It's hard for the Twitter
Yeah.
people to kind of convert. So
yeah, we would
Yeah,
really
yeah.
like the Twitter people to comment. We want everybody to be a part of the conversation. Like that's the fun of it.
that's right.
And you whichever platform you're on, you can comment. We'll pull your comment up on the screen. That felt like rain. Or maybe like a lizard
I
shit
felt
on me.
I felt the drop before too, but I'm not
Okay.
gonna worry about it.
So Usher is trending. I have no idea why, but then I was trying to think of what songs Usher sings. So there, and I can't play any of them. We had a song get pulled off of fucking Facebook the other day. There's the Yeah song,
Yeah,
and
that's
then
the one
there's
I know.
I'm in love in this club, I'm in love in this club,
Don't think I know that one.
in this club. Oh God, it was like a, yeah. And then there was DJ Got Us Falling in Love, and You Got It Bad. You got it bad. You know.
No.
Oh
nothing.
God, anyway. All of his songs sound the same.
Yeah,
I like his music
Yeah.
enough. It's like it's got a good vibe.
yeah, he's good enough.
But
I don't know. He's
I
fine.
find him to be terribly unattractive. I
Mm.
think that his dancing is like too much like Michael Jackson, and
Mm.
all of his music sounds
Oh,
the same. But I
all
like him. But I still
All
like
right,
him.
he's
Those are my
he's a-
criticisms
I
of
guess I think
Usher.
I would give Usher an overall
But if
thumbs
you
up. I
have,
think he's
if you're
talented.
not like the most attractive, like people find him to be attractive. He just looks like a 12-year-old to me. Like I just don't.
Yeah,
find
he
him to be
kind of
attractive.
does.
Everybody has to do.
Oh,
what
doesn't he
and
do
who
that
works for
ballad?
them. All of them are ballads.
All of me loves all of you. Is that or is
I
that
think
John
that's-
Legend?
I
I
think
always
that's John
confuse him
Legend.
and John Legend. Just
They're
like
different people.
and
Craven,
this one time, me and John Legend were in a helicopter and we went down and emerged in St. Lee. Oh wait, that was Usher.
Oh, okay.
Never mind.
There's lightning. We might die.
We might.
So also trending is Craven, which is not.
Not Wes Craven.
I thought it
horror
was Wes
films, yeah.
Craven, which is why I hashtagged it. I don't know what the fuck
Craven
is.
Images. Of,
But I will tell you,
yeah.
Wes Craven, that man is fucking.
he doesn't look like a
amazing.
12-year-old. I'll tell you that much.
No, he doesn't. But he's done some fucking cool ass fucking shit. Do you have a favorite Wes Craven movie?
Well,
Let-
maybe you name some, and I'll tell you.
Let
if-
me
if-
name
if
some
it's
Wes
gonna-
Craven movies. I want to hear what
I
y'all.
named my son after. No, I didn't. He was just.
That would have
It's
been
a
cool
coincidence.
as shit. You would have been able to get me to do that.
Yeah.
If you said to me, I want to name my kid Wes Craven, I would be like,
Wes Craven
Wesley,
here.
because after Wes Craven, I would have been like, absolutely yes.
Tracy
And-
says Wes Craven is brilliant.
Okay, so we're gonna go down the
All right.
list, and it's weird how they name primarily the new ones.
I doubt that I've actually seen a lot of these
You
other
have
than
seen
in
a
the
lot of
company
them.
view.
I'm gonna.
All right,
Well, you
all
have probably seen them in the company
All
of me.
right.
Nightmare on Elm Street OG. Yes.
Never saw it.
You never saw the original Nightmare on Elm Street?
I've seen the pieces of Johnny Depp or something, right? Is that and Kevin Bacon gets killed in a bed or something? Is that
You need
or
to
is that
see it.
no,
We're
that's
gonna
Nightmare
watch
on
it.
Elm Street. I get those all.
Yeah, I'm talking about
Oh,
Nightmare on Elm Street.
I'm thinking I
But
get those
that's
confused
Johnny
with the
Depp
Fridays.
I think Johnny Depp is Johnny Depp in 1 or 2.
I think it's the one. Yeah,
Scream,
never saw it.
which is amazing. New Nightmare. I'm wondering if I've seen that. People Under the Stairs. I love that fucking movie.
You showed me that movie. That's a good movie.
The Scream fan Phil Dylan's New Nightmare. The Scream Headache Medicine. I don't know what any of that is. Scream-
Tracy is I've never seen Nightmare on Elm Street. No, I've not. And I've never seen E.T. I've never seen Fast Times.
He's so weird. There's a bunch of Freddy Krueger stuff.
Too late now.
Tales from Elm Street, blah blah blah. And these are all upcoming and writer things. The Last House
That's
on
on the left. I've seen.
Last House on the Left, the remake. I don't know if he was on the original.
Is that the one with forget which one was with Jennifer whatever her name.
Lawrence.
Yeah. Which one
think-
was that?
I thought that was
some house.
House at the End of the Street.
All right, that's a different one.
Okay, so I don't know if he did that or not, but we'll get there. Apparently, there's a movie called Freddy versus Ghostbusters. How have we not seen that? And then Freddy versus Jason, New Neighbors, which I've never heard of,
Never.
Nightmare Begins Again. So anything, basically, Freddy Krueger, the man owns that shit. Shocker, which was about a guy who was like put in the electric chair. Fat Boys, Are You Ready for Freddy? How have I not seen this?
With the Fat Boys, the rap group?
Yes, I need to see all of this Freddy shit. The Hills Have Eyes, The
Who
Hills Have Eyes too. Swamp Thing. I used to love, when I was a kid, I would watch Swamp Thing over and over again.
Swamp
And
Thing
he was the original writer on Last House on the Left. So the original
Oh.
and the reboot of Last House on the
Swamp Thing was Adrian Barbeau, right?
Oh, yes,
Was
it
it?
was.
Oh, nice. Risa says, I have recurring Freddy dreams for over 10 years. Thanks, Wes Craven. And then what year did it come out? I think I watched it for my 6th birthday in 1988. It was the start of a loving horror and all things dead.
I think it
Oh
was
my
86.
goodness. Well, at
84.
least you get
It
to
was
get there
84.
somehow.
It was 84. And he has produced Scream, the TV series, The Girl in the Photographs, of course, other Screams, the Last House on the Left, Hills Have Eyes. He's done all of those. The Breed, Feast, They Shoot Divas, Don't They? Dracula 2000, Hollyweird, Don't Look Down, Carnival of Souls, Wishmaster. I'm just going to skim over some. Nightmare Cafe, Night Visions, People Next Door, Kent State, which was a TV movie, I believe, about the riots at Kent State, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, well.
Together, Fireworks Woman, things I have never heard of. And then, of course, he directed Red Eye, Cursed, Tales That'll Tear Your Heart Out, many screens things, something Music of the Heart. That seems out of character. Night Visions, Deadly Friend, Chiller, The Magical World of Disney, Invitation to Hell, Deadly Blessing, Summer of Fear, The Hills Have Eyes. You get the point. The man has done some shit.
He's out there.
I think you got to go. Freddy is iconic, and I also love The People Under the Stairs.
People on the Stairs, I watched, I enjoyed it.
Y'all?
Mm.
And Becky doesn't do anything horror.
Yeah, see, I'm not big on the horror.
This is why I miss my friend Dave, because Dave and I love to watch horror movies together, but he hates all the movies I pick. He hates every movie I pick.
I think Tracy and I should swap places just for like activities, like watching funny movies instead of horror movies. You guys could watch horror movies all day.
I do like Tracy.
I like.
Plus, she's willing to look at the growth on my vulva.
Oh yeah, well, there's that.
It's
So.
an ingrown hair.
Thank you.
I
Thank
swear,
you.
it's not herpes.
Thank you. It's too much information.
Okay, so here I was like, I don't want to do that long of a podcast today. I don't feel good. Okay, also trending is Johnny Cash. Oh shit, did I lose that fucking window? Oh god, now
I think I have it. I think I have it.
Oh, I sent it to you.
Yeah, it's right here, but it's a TikTok or something. Right?
It's a X.
Okay,
So
how
you're
do
gonna
I
do share screen on your thing
present? Share screen,
or tab?
window, boom. All right, so this is a cover of a Johnny Cash song that you'll wait. So that is the cover version. That is the cover version of this new group's version.
Yes.
I would like to share with you another version of the song from one of my favorite singers.
I'd never heard of this band, but I thought it was good.
Let's see. Stop.
Tracy said, "Oh, we can't hear, but we can see."
All right.
Sorry.
Oh, so you can't hear it
So
all?
let's not
So
even
we're
fuck
not
with
even
it.
going to do it because I was going to play some of this right here, Mr. Tom Jones.
I bet that's amazing, but if they can't hear it, they can't hear it.
Can't hear it.
We got to figure this out one of these
I
days.
think it's when you share video. Let's see if we can share
Ugh.
video. Let's see if we can do it. Video file. Boom. Oh, it's just a video file. Okay, never mind. We're not going to do it. But Tom Jones does that song. Elvis did that song. And a bunch of people did it other than Johnny Cash.
Well, Johnny
And
Cash is trending, so I don't know if it's trending because
apparently it's
that
an
guy
old-
covered it or
yeah.
for some other
apparently
reason.
it's an old gospel song. Apparently, what I
Now I
found out
know.
about it. Yeah, it's a good song.
Monkeypox is trending. Apparently, 84 days before an election, monkeypox is trending, and it's been deemed somewhat of a global health crisis, which is funny because my little friend who's in Scotland was
Probably going to catch it.
was freaking out about, she was concerned about, traveling and, yeah. I don't even know. So yeah, the World Health Organization declared a global emergency over the monkeypox virus. And of course, a lot of people are claiming that this is tied to this is tied to the upcoming election.
Well,
We shall
I
see.
don't know if it's tied to anything.
Whether you know it or not, people believe that.
Right, but if it's worldwide, why would it be set up by some cabal to do?
There's a lot of country. There's a lot of people that are saying that well, first of all, what happens in American elections impacts the rest
It
of the
does
world.
impact the rest of the world.
And for example,
greatest
one
nation
thing that
on the
happened today
planet.
that a lot of people may not. So the day that Elon, which was Monday, Elon was going to have Donald Trump on Twitter. Twitter faced a cyber attack, and today there was a cyber attack on Social Security, and many names, Social Security numbers, and addresses were leaked. So there's a lot
Nice
going
job,
on in the world.
SSI. Tracy says, if I can have a monkey, I will take the risk of getting monkeypox.
Yeah, I think you have to. I don't know how you get monkey. Let's ask the fucking thing.
I know. I probably mentioned this before on this podcast, but Michael Jackson's chimp Bubbles lives up in Central Florida at a chimp rehab center. They're not really rehabbing them for anything. That is just keeping them away from people, because chimps are nasty. Chimps be nasty. They are not good when they're adults. They are
Monkeypox
nasty.
is spread through close contact with infected person or animal, or with material contaminated with the virus. Here are the main ways monkeypox can be transmitted: direct contact with monkeypox rash, scabs, or bodily fluids from an infected person. So if you're concerned about monkeypox,
Yes.
avoid monkeypox
Stay away.
rashes or bodily fluids. Okay. I think it's always a good idea to avoid other people's bodily fluids,
Especially at
or
Walmart.
rashes,
Especially at Walmart.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Respiratory
Or anywhere.
droplets during prolonged face-to-face contact or intimate physical contact, such as kissing, cuddling, or sex. So
Or a
don't
little
fuck
whack,
someone
whack,
who
chicka,
has
wow, wow.
scabs.
That's good. That's good advice, even in a non-monkeypox environment.
You can get contaminated objects such as clothing, bedding, or towels used by the infected person. I think that's going to be a reach. Animal to human transmission.
Oh.
A bite or a scratch from an infected animal,
Or any
particularly
animal loving out there. Be careful.
rodents or monkeys. Direct contacts with the monkeys of lesion material of infected animals. Eating undercooked meat from an infected animal. Okay. It can enter through the body through broken skin, respiratory tract, or mucous membranes. Although it spreads in similar viruses like chickenpox, it is less contagious. It's less contagious than the chickenpox.
Oh, I had the chickenpox. That was not good.
Preventative measures avoiding contact with infected individuals, practicing good hygiene, and using protective equipment when caring for infected people.
Just be safe out there, people. Lisa says, don't accept blankets from colonizers.
Good point.
Yeah, and I think whatever. Don't have sex with people that have scabs.
It's just
is just an all time, like that's a rule of thumb,
and don't
that you can carry with you, even in a non-monkeypox.
Get bit or scratched by animals.
Don't get bit or scratched.
Or don't have direct contact with their bodily fluids either.
Use your PPEs. I don't know what a PPE is.
Personal protective
equipment.
Well, that I don't really want to use personal, because that's before you know it, everybody's gonna be wearing fucking masks again. And I'm telling you what, I didn't do it the first time, I won't be doing it again.
I just dawned on me.
What?
Well, you know how we have this like python problem in Florida and this invasive species. They say that was from originated when a pet store was destroyed by a storm, and all the crazy animals got out, and the python started breeding and everything else. What if? Like, I wonder if there's some sort of hurricane-proof like certification that you need to keep that many. They have like hundreds of chimps up in Central Florida. Those things get out. It's not good. It's playing with the goddamn apes up in here. Like, if
they're already having monkey
all
problems.
I can imagine is they have like like wooden poles in the ground. Those things will snap like matchsticks in a storm. So maybe I'm going to check it. I'm going to do some research about that. Like, I hope there's a commissioner of chimps in Florida that will like go around and inspect and not take bribes. And like, I want to see like one of those chain link wire cages that goes up and around, and inside of another one of those, and that's electrified. So,
that would be fun.
But electrified in a storm is probably not a great idea. So then we're going to build a third cage around it. Do you think 3 cages would be like? Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm excited for you and your monkeys.
All right, I'm terrified of.
You know
chimps.
who everybody hates? Ticketmaster.
Oh, everybody hates
Fuck
that.
Ticketmaster.
Goddamn Ticketmaster.
Why are we
Jesus
not
Christ.
boycotting Ticketmaster? They're
We-
fucking the
yeah.
venues. They're fucking the consumer. They're fucking the artists.
Yeah.
Fuck Ticketmaster. Let's boycott Ticketmaster. Boycott Ticketmaster.
Yeah.
Unless Ticketmaster wants to sponsor,
Unless you want to, sponsor us.
Doug's tour.
Or
that
if you
would-
want to
then
sue
we
us,
would-
then we'll retract.
we would consider selling out.
Mhm.
And we'd have to strongly consider it. Sylvester Stallone is trending.
Love
I
him.
Love him. If
Rocky.
you have not watched King of Tulsa,
Tulsa King.
do what I did and sign up for a free subscription. Don't do what I did and forget to cancel in time and have to pay for an entire month. It was $7.99, but totally worth it. So
Yeah, it was.
the show is really good. I actually watched it from start to finish twice, and the new season is coming up, which works out. Actually, I may need to get another one. Oh well. But anyway, he's trending, and I got to tell you, he's looking really good for fucking 76, 70 motherfucking 6.
Because you know why? He kept those turtles as a pet from the first Rocky movie and still has them to this day. If you own turtles, you're gonna age gracefully.
Well, there you go.
I do not own turtles. I look like a nightmare. So there you go.
Sometimes you look a little strokey. Look at his face; it's crooked. Okay. Jaden Smith is trending because Jaden Smith supposedly cheated on his partner. So first of all, like seriously, like that's private. Like, why do you need to put that somebody cheated on their partner on the fucking internet? 1, 2. That poor kid has had such a fucking shit show of a life. His fucking parents are fucking idiots.
Wow.
And I wish him.
I don't know if
I
his
wish him-
parents
oh.
are fucking idiots, but I will say
There's
this.
been some fucking stuff like, and I don't even want to know this about these people, but here we have on the fucking middle of the Oscars, Will Smith getting up and smacking
Not
someone, and the
cool.
things that Jada Smith has gotten on fucking television and said 1,000 times. Like, these are not people I have a tremendous amount of respect for. And it's tough because you want to. I really liked her in she was in A Different World. I really liked her in that, and I really liked him in so much that he did. And
He's a talented actor. I'll give him that.
Show you that
I
it's
don't
all
know how
fake.
hard acting is, but I gotta give it to him. He's been in some good stuff. He's done some good roles. I think you put any half decent actor in those roles, and they're gonna do okay. But I will say this: "Summertime" is one of my Will Smith songs, and he sampled the Clash
I like to get jiggy with
for
it.
a different song.
Na, na, na,
I never
na,
liked that
na.
song, and I don't
Na,
know
na,
why
na,
people
na,
like
na.
that song. Didn't get it. Wasn't my jam.
His songs are all like kind of bubblegum rap.
But yeah,
like,
but I wouldn't. I don't know. His parents are fucking idiots. I'm not.
I'd
gonna say
rather
that.
listen to
That's-
Big Hooch.
that's- Oh, Big Hooch.
Ugh, she nasty. She
You
nasty. There's this
Ugh.
guy Big Hooch. He has a song called "She Nasty,"
and it's pretty nasty.
the chorus goes, "Bust a nut in a cup and she'll drink that shit up."
Oh,
Oh, that
the
bitch
bitch
nasty. I said,
She got a-
"Oh,
That
that bitch nasty."
She
Okay,
got a
now,
vacuum cleaner mouth.
ass like a dump truck.
Yeah, it's so good. Yeah, but that's what you want out of rap. You want it a little bit naughty.
And
You
little
want
bit
a bit
nice.
heavy, and you want it a little funny.
I'll take funny.
People,
I'll take
people do not
provocative.
understand
I'll take
how
Belle
funny
Biv
some of this
DeVoe.
stuff
I'll take Bobby Brown. I'll take any of it. I fucking love that shit. I like Muck Sticky. I love Muck Sticky. Muck Sticky's probably my favorite rapper. I love the Beastie Boys. Fucking yeah, I really do love rap and hip hop. And I really, in case I haven't made this abundantly clear on the podcast, I really want to spend more time with the Black community. I'm feeling
Sure.
like I want more Black friends. I know it's like a white people thing, but like
It-
I want to spend more
It's
time.
almost like reverse racism.
But I want
to
no. I want to
Black
spend. I
friends.
want to spend time in all like different communities. And
Yeah, I
and
wanna
with-
learn from all- I wanna
meet
learn from
different
all
people.
cultures.
I
I
want to learn
want-
from all
you know.
cultures. I want to learn from all people. I want to learn everybody's stories because we're all fucking connected,
We're all the same,
motherfucker.
and we're
We
all
have
afraid
so
of
much
chimps.
to learn from. We're not all afraid.
Oh,
of chimps.
chimps are terrifying.
I'm not afraid of chimps.
All
Although
right.
if you scoop up a bunch of shells and dirt and there's a little creature in your
Oh
hand,
yeah, then
that's
it's not
scary.
so. That's not so fun.
Scary.
Tracy wears the protective gear for forensic purposes. I don't know if she does that just for fun on weekends
No, she's
Goes-
the one
goes
get-
around looking
she
for dead
commits
people,
crimes,
ho-
and she's
homeless
hiding,
hobos.
She's hiding evidence.
at the rail yard. So Tracy says this is not Jurassic Park monkey style. Not true. You look great. You look
Thank you,
great.
gorgeous.
Oh wait, I look great because I said I don't look good. Beck can do the dance, the getting jiggy with it dance. I'd like to see that.
I
I
need
don't
to
even
see
know
that.
what the
Thank you,
dance is,
please.
but I want to see it.
Please and thank you.
Stupid autocorrect, and she's laughing her ass off.
Glad you're laughing.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, Beck is like just seems like I've never seen Beck not smiling, like smiling, like.
I've never seen her. I still think she's a hologram.
Oh no, I've seen her.
Hologram.
Yeah.
Hologram.
I-
Hologram.
yeah.
She was edited by AI.
Oh, even before AI happened, that's how they get you.
That's how the lesbians get you.
That's how the lesbians get you. Yeah, that's
I
what
would
they
like
do.
lesbian.
I don't know how they get you.
I'm trying to let one get me. I'm gonna go to the beach tomorrow in Sanibel if any lesbians want to come get me. Hopefully Turner's back open because it looks like some people are getting some awesome shells. Tracy says, laughing my ass off. You guys, I know that we've gotten dorky about the shells and it's probably boring as fuck, but like go to the Sanibel page or the Southwest Florida shelling page.
They get some good shells.
Holy shit! Like the stuff is so beautiful. Like I wish I could find shells like that. I'd like to start photographing our shells somehow. Or cataloging.
A digital cataloging on a
sorting them.
spreadsheet would be awesome.
I don't appreciate your mocking and condescending tone.
If you did that, you would be so happy.
I would want to catalog them with photographs.
Size. Yes, with photographs. We love shells, she says. We should, you know what? I'm wondering if we should like get really into shelling and go up to Venice and look for megalodon teeth. That's not a shell, but it's a fossil.
I just want to go to Sanibel, and I think I'm going to do it again tomorrow. Like I think I'm going to start having you pack
it's
me.
Your prerogative.
I think I'm going to start having just because it makes me feel so much better, and I like it'll probably cost a little bit of money in gas and tolls, but like if you like pack me a little lunch and sent me away, you would get a break for me. I would get out of the house. I might make some friends. I might make some dolphin friends. I might.
And you might just swim away.
Either way, I'm happy.
You might swim away.
I'm happy.
Yeah.
If you're good, maybe I'll bring you a piece of cake from the bubble room.
Oh, that's not so bad. I keep hearing something out there.
Like what?
I don't know. Maybe it's a chimp.
Come out, wherever you are.
Not if you're a chimp. Just keep
well,
working.
It's 9:12, and
so she says, do more of what makes you happy. I had a surprise for Stacy here on the pod. I have to send it to my thing. I actually shared this on a page today because he looked like one of the Ramones. I don't have my Bluetooth on. Hang on. Oh, airdrop was successful. All right, let me open this up because this is fantastic right here.
Terry Bradshaw?
No, all right. So one time we were driving through New York State and there was a sign for Cooperstown, and Stacy said she didn't want to go to Cooperstown because
the rock and roll, the baseball
Hall of Fame, because Pete Rose was not in the Hall of Fame. So here I found this picture of this is Joe Morgan over here, but this is Pete Rose in the 70s. He looks like kind of one of the Ramones. He looks like he's not in a good mood, but I don't know what he's got these pleasure pockets down here. Is that what they call them on Project Runaway? But zero bulge. So
you don't think Pete Rose has a penis?
Well, I don't know if he does or not, but maybe that's why he was gambling on baseball. So I have another surprise for you that I need to show you. So, which is related to this. Let's see where it is. Did it come up? Hang on one sec. Because my wife is always looking at guys' bulges and thinking that they're so I don't know.
There he is, Pete Rose.
So,
a little bulge.
So he's got something, right? So hang on. So here's the cartoon right here that I need to. This is a diagram. This is for information purposes for all of you, really. Apparently, this is what's going on. This is perception. Don't be fooled by what you see. There's this, which big bulge, and then there's this, which is like flat. So, you were always talking about this guy has this bulge or whatever. I think maybe you don't know what's going on down there. So that's
a lot of it could be the underwear they wear too.
Yeah. But anyways, I
have an Asian friend who definitely has the situation on the right and it's bent in half. It's a huge ass bulge on his pants. It's concerning.
Well, you don't know. You just saw the secret sauce right there.
And I'm telling you that his dick looks like the big one bent over. That's how big the bulge is.
Not like a Bavarian pretzel knot.
Gigantic bulge. Right. So anyway, what could I have done better today? I think I had a pretty good day considering. I'm trying now to just think about how I can make tomorrow better. And
I think the beach is a great idea.
I can do better and how I can push myself and how I can find resources even if I don't necessarily have money.
Like your ChatGPT thing I think is brilliant. You're keeping records from it, and I
still don't have a housekeeper. I still don't have vegetables. I still don't really have. I don't have any clothes to wear.
Well,
I'm worried. Just really worried about a lot of stuff, and I'm just trying to turn around. So thanks, guys.
We're gonna turn that around.
But would you guys be bummed out if we only did Mondays, Tuesdays, and Fridays? Let me know.
We don't know.
Or maybe even Tuesdays. Tracy said I probably should not have had jalapenos on my tacos tonight. Heartburn. Well, so there you go. You learned a lesson.
And it was in the and the
Well,
jalapenos was in the dad joke tonight.
Just
I don't know
put
if
a
you
little
remember
baking
that.
soda
so.
in a cup of water and drink it. It'll make you feel
Yeah. But you know, we saw a commercial today for fizzing Alka-Seltzer that you just put in your mouth that like you don't need water for. It's like a pop rock or something. And I think that's kind of weird. Like you're going to be foaming at the mouth with Alka-Seltzer. Now I'm a big fan of the Alka-Seltzer. This that we have the gold.
Could be worse.
But anyway, so I I could have done better. I could have charged my phone before I went to sleep because I had my alarm set, and guess what? My phone
You
died.
could just have your room be your alarm. You could
Who's
tell
that
your
with the
room.
ditties?
That's a lady.
That's
Tracy says that he stuffed something because that was not in the first pick.
Wasn't.
Who knows? Maybe he had a half a job. Maybe he had different underwear on.
Don't know.
Don't know.
Maybe it wasn't cold. I would be bummed out, but you would have to do what's best for you. And I will be here when you are. That's very nice. Yeah. Sometimes I think that like people like if they don't see us, like they don't even think about us. But like if they're scrolling or whatever, and they see us, they'll join in.
Honestly, it's so hard because there's people that really love the podcast that come and support all the time, and like Tracy, for example. And then there's people that come for a little bit and then they leave. And then there's people like we have a lot of people that are just like, oh yeah, well my TV show's on then, and it's like, oh, so
Yeah,
you rather watch strangers than your actual friends? Okay, like that show's on anytime you want to watch it. And then there's people that watch our show later, which is fine. We really appreciate that. Like Risa always watches it later.
Yep.
We put a lot into it, and it's just not growing as fast as we want. And it's I just feel like we put our heart, our blood, sweat, and tears into it, and we're so grateful for the people that's helped. But it's like, does it justify the amount of time? Like I would rather just like talk to Tracy when I want to talk to Tracy, But like I want to reach as many people as possible.
Yeah, no, it's true.
But I'm really grateful for the people we are reaching, because the people we are reaching are, as far as I can tell, the fucking most amazing people on the planet.
Yeah, no, for sure.
They're all people that really want to be better. They want to be kind. They want to be compassionate. They want to be understanding. They want to live in a hippie commune where I'm a cult leader. So I like them.
Oh, that's not so bad. Yeah, I think like part of me says like if we prepare more content, right, every Monday we do a great show, whatever. Maybe do it like if we were going to do it once a week, like have it like super, like you could put the time into it, right? To make like sections or whatever, but then that's not what we're about. So anyway,
I don't know. We're still thinking about it. So I don't know. Maybe we should have a chat about it at some point with like one-on-one chats with everybody who watches the podcast, and maybe yeah.
So Tracy says, "Oh no, I think of you all the time. You're some of my favorite people to be with nightly. You make me feel better, but yes, you can talk to me whenever." I'm gonna set my alarm 2:30 in the morning. Beep, 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 beep.
She would answer. She's awake.
What's up, Pimple Papa Georgia? What's going on?
You guys are missing this, but I'm doing like a little old lady.
Yeah, she's doing something there. Anyways, so grateful. What are you grateful for?
Well, what could you have done better today? Your alarm.
Yeah, my alarm was one thing. I could have gone to the store. I could have blown off some work and gone to the store and gotten us some vegetables and things like that and been a little bit more prepared, which I did not do. I could have done stuff like that, but I was kind of jacked for time because I had a bunch of files to deliver for a client, and I have more files to deliver for a client tomorrow. So I'm kind of, I feel like I should be doing better, but then again, I did a lot of stuff today that ended up being pretty good.
Anything else you should have done differently today?
Been nice to you. Oh, drank more water. I did the sauna, by the way. I should have been better to you and nicer and more attentive. I don't know.
I don't know about attentive. I would settle for not laughing at me while I cry.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
That was mean. Okay, so I am grateful, first and foremost, for everybody who comes and supports the podcast. Trace, thank you. Thank you so much for putting up with us. Thank you to all the people that come. Thank you to the people on Twitter. I really wish you guys would talk more.
Yeah.
And all the people that like us, follow us, and share us on the socials. We really appreciate it. I haven't been on the socials lately. I've been having a really hard time. I'm trying so hard to get back there. I promise. I will eventually one day be a better person. Thank you, Mary, and Michelle and William Burke. We love you guys. One thing to remember is if you follow us on the socials, we follow you back. But also, when you like something on Facebook, it doesn't really help the creators as much as if you heart or smiley face it. So try to do that if you can. And then thank you, Matthew, who's here. Breathe freely. Risa, Aaron, it was so nice to see you again. Of course, our pal Hookah Bob.
Kristen was over on the other.
Kristen and Jackie and Anne and Risa.
Risa.
I think I said Risa already once.
Yeah, I think.
And am I missing
Anne,
somebody?
you got
I already
Anne.
said
Anne came
yeah.
and laid Hookah.
Hookah Bob. Is there anybody else that's normally here?
Don't know.
Anyway, we
I think
love
that
you
was
guys. We truly appreciate you. I'm thankful for Kava and DoorDash that brought it to the
Yeah, that
house
was
today.
good. I had the falafel.
I'm grateful it didn't upset my stomach this
good.
time like it did last time.
Mm.
I'm grateful. I'm grateful for ChatGPT. I'm grateful for my technology. I'm grateful for the realization that social media is upsetting me. I'm grateful for living near the beach. I'm grateful for my Jeep. I'm grateful that Doug will make me snacks for a meal and put it in a box. I am grateful for every day.
Deviled eggs.
Oh, I'm grateful for deviled eggs. I'm grateful for air conditioning. I'm grateful for our pool. I'm grateful.
That was the steak.
Steak was very.
Grateful
That steak was perfectly seasoned. It was just overcooked, but it was perfectly seasoned. It was honestly
super thin too.
It was like very well flavored jerky.
Yeah, because
Very
normally 5 minutes for a fillet ribeye. I usually do 4. This one I did 3, but I should have done less.
I could eat 4 of those right now.
Actually, I should have put it on higher heat for less time. That would have been better.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Anyways, I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for cribbage. I'm grateful for technology that allows me to make money from this house. I'm grateful for clients that are easy to work with. I am grateful for a roof over our head. The fact that we can jump in a pool rather than sit there when it's 102 real feel. Grateful for just grateful for friends, family, everybody. I'm just I'm a lucky man in that regard.
I think so.
So, and then Tracy is grateful for the two of us. Grateful for the tacos made by Beth. I'm grateful that the AC and new refrigerator are working well. And I'm so grateful for Beck and all her love and support.
Girl, you need to talk to Hookah Bob. Because he's been dealing with house stuff too.
Oh.
I can't say what, but you should talk to Hookah Bob and like you'll feel better about your house.
Yeah.
You guys need to commiserate. You need a support group.
But you know what? These things come in bunches. Everything's going to calm down. Everything's going to be
Yeah. Everything's going to work out.
But there's more of that. Like there's more of them. So sometimes more people, there can be more drama and things happening. So
everything's going to work out. It's going to be fine.
Every day we're a little closer to your surgery where you're going to get unbelievable relief from your pain
and then
issues.
you're going to come and visit.
Yeah. Then there's no excuse.
She might as well. Bex works like a lot. She's going to be on leave for like 6 months. She might as well come down.
Yeah. Why not? We'll take care of you. Hookah Bob, thinking of you. That's good. All right. So 9:23, not bad. Yay. I think we did all we needed to do
you guys. We'll see you
with
tomorrow.
this stuff. We'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully she has some tales of the beach, some shells to share, and maybe a dolphin story.
I don't make any promises.
She doesn't make any promise. She promises to no one. All right, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.